it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. This is video number 2 that I'm recording today. And this is an exciting video, guys. I have to tell you. I just found out when I went to the wool store, the local yarn shop, 3 Sheep Gallery and Workshop. When I went there, they started talking about the Yarn Discovery Tour in northeastern Ohio in September. I had no idea. No idea. They've done this for many years. No idea. So I'm so excited because I'm going. It is, so let me read you. You can Google Yarn Discovery Tour. And then it's 2025 if you want to put that in. The Yarn Discovery Tour provides fiber enthusiasts the opportunity to visit amazing yarn shops throughout northeastern Ohio, shop in-store and virtually. Join us September 2nd through 21st, 2025. So if you can't hit all, I think there's like 15, 17, maybe stores involved. And I think I'm going to do a 2-day tour weekend. And I wanted to throw this out there because Lynette and I are going to go together one day. I don't know which day, and I don't know if she can do both days, but I have a map. If you Google Yarn Discovery Tour, you go to their website, they do have a map of all of the stores, all the yarn stores that are going to be joining this year. You get a passport for $10 from the first store you go to. You buy the passport. If you spend $10 in the store, you get entered into a prize drawing basket. Every store has a pattern that's free, knit and crochet. I don't know if you get both or you choose one. I don't know. I've never done this before, but I'm real excited about it. So, there's the greater Cleveland. If you're from northern Ohio, you've got like the greater Cleveland area here and then like the greater Akron area here. And I enlarged the map and I'm looking at both. So I'm thinking like I can do most of the like greater Cleveland area in one day, and I think most of the greater Akron area on a second day. There's a couple that might be far out there that I won't be able to get to. But I think the Akron area ones I'll probably do with Lynette because she's more local there, I believe. She's closer. And so I'm real sure, depending on how long you stay in each store, I can hit most of the Cleveland ones, the greater Cleveland area ones on the way there. And like, I can pretty much make a map. Twinsburg, Solon, Cleveland, and all the way through to Vermilion. I might be able to get all of that in one day. But definitely the Twinsburg, Solon, and up through Great Northern. I should, if you're just like stopping in, getting the pattern, chatting for a few, and going on, should be able to do that. When you get to the ones that are a little further out, I might have to do those virtually. I want to get to all of them. And you have from the 2nd of the month all the way through to the 20, what did I say? To the 21st. So it includes several weekends. I believe you can go during the week too, but I know you can go virtually on, through your computer. You can do it on the phone. I don't know how that works for getting your passport stamped and buying things. They have to, I guess, allow you to ship. I don't know. I don't know the details of how it all works because I want to try to get to at least the majority of the stores in person. Excuse me again. It's a goal. And I think Cornbread Honey. If you know Lynanne, that's one of the stores. That's one of the ones on the outskirts. And I know they're open during the week. And I know Lynanne would love to see like the inside of that. I really want a video in that store. But that one is like out. I think that one is like an hour and a half drive for me. And I might make that a special trip. I wanted to go last year and never made it last summer. And then I had my knee surgeries and all that, and there was no way. And then we left. So I think I might do that during the week one day. I know she's open during the week, so I might just take a ride out there, make Roy drive me out there, and just make a day trip of it, and then him and I will go to lunch and give us something to do one day. And make that one just because I know it's not on the route that would be the best route to, but I definitely want to hit that store. As I said, I know Lynanne buys from them all the time, and Lynanne from Nina's Knots, and she loves their yarn, and she buys advents from them. She has, I think, a monthly subscription from them. So I have high expectations from Cornbread and Honey, and I really want to see her store. So that one I might go to midweek, because midweek we really don't have a lot going on. We just kind of kill time. So, but the other stores, I kind of want to get to at least most of them. I will definitely visit them all online if I don't make it to that particular, to a particular store physically. I will do it. I will do it online. So I'm real excited about that, and I wanted some feedback from you guys. If you're in Northern Ohio, you're planning on visiting Northern Ohio, I would love to see you in some of these shops. Maybe we could do a, I don't know the timing, and I have to get more details from Danette as to what day she's available. But I'm thinking the 2nd isn't that Labor Day weekend. I'm not going then, but maybe the weekend after that. The last weekend of September is not a good weekend for me. I can't go then. So I might be limited to only one weekend of going. I think like the 12th. Because I'm not quite sure what day Memorial Day is on. During the week, I can go pretty much anytime. But my weekends and the holiday weekend, but I think there might be 2 weekends in between, but there's definitely a Friday and a Saturday, so I could do a Friday at one, like the Akron area, and a Saturday in the Cleveland area, or vice versa. But I would love to meet up with people. I hate it when spam calls during the middle of my recordings. So anyway, where was I? I would love to see people in these local yarn shops and get a more precise itinerary. The one in Boardman, the three sheep, love that store. That's out like this way, and most of the other ones are this way when you get to the Akron area. So I don't know how that will work. I might have to do those on a separate day too. I've already been to the one, but I got to go back, and I said I wanted to go back anyway, so I might do that one on a different Friday, and the one out a little further, more east, which is Gwen Aaron Natural Fibers, and that's in Hubbard, Ohio, South Hubbard. Oh no, just Hubbard. Never been there, that I'm aware of anyway. I don't think I've ever. Maybe that'll be another day trip during the week for Roy and I to go to those two and do the ones in Canton, North Canton, and out that direction from Akron, with Danette, and then do the others. Anyway, it's very exciting. So I want you, if you're in Ohio, Northern Ohio, if you're in Ohio anywhere and you want to like do a long weekend, and visit these shops as a long weekend kind of thing, how fun would that be? Like a fiber festival of your own, It even says on the website some people will go to AAA and get a triptych to triptych all of their uh, all the stores, so you so you know where to go. Which, how cool is that? But I think, like, just I enlarged the map that they have online, and unless they add some, it looks like it's pretty, for me, cut and dry. This could be one day, and this could be another day, and there's a couple out there that might be might be only virtual, but I think I can hit most of them. So I'm real excited. I would love some feedback. Would you guys, would anybody be interested in that? If you were, like, maybe in Southern Ohio or Indiana or Pennsylvania or New York, and you wanted to come into Ohio, I'm not setting up hotels. Just, this is just kind of a whimsical kind of thing, but there are hotels all over the place. So if you had like a couple of yarny friends and you wanted to do a long weekend and you wanted to tour with me, that would be great. And I think it would be so fun. So anyway, that's all this video is about, is that I didn't know there was this yarn discovery tour in Ohio. And like I said, it's the Akron Canton area and then the Cleveland area, mostly. It goes from Vermilion, the furthest one, by the lake, to Paynesville, and Hubbard, you're in this Hubbard over here, to Lodi over here. Pretty much makes up the whole area, with Akron and Cleveland in the middle. So very, very interesting. I think it could be a lot of fun. If you download the map, you look at, I mean, you could just pull up the map, you look at it, and there's stores you're gonna be in, or you want to go to, like, email me or put comments in, probably just put comments in this video, and I will keep you guys posted, or, email to charmedgrammycrochet@gmail.com. It's in the description box. And then comments and email. And I don't know what time, like, the store's open. I mean, I just found out about it over the weekend, last Friday, and I just did some research this morning and said I really do need to see if some of my local yarny people want to join. It could, or I could be at this store at this time and see if I could make it to that store at that time. It might have to be more like, I'm going to hit this store and then I'm going to hit this store, and give you a map of how I'm going to hit the stores, or my plan for hitting the stores. And then maybe I could do, quick updates. I'm here now, going to the store then. Or we could just follow along all together and make a caravan. Who knows? But it could be really fun. I think for the Akron area, I will probably start at the Canton, one in Canton, and work my way out towards Lodi, because that's the furthest away. But yet, Boardman and Youngstown, they're like kind of maybe another day. I don't know. I have to see how the timing would be on that. Start at Lodi and come this way. Like the Boardman store that I went, the three sheep wool. Three Sheep. I loved the store, and I will be back in that store. Between now and then, I'm pretty sure I'll be back in that store. But like I said, that's an hour more this way to where I am, whereas Canton is like 20 minutes this way, and all the other stores go kind of out that way. And then the Cornbread Honey is up here in Paynesville. All the other stores start in like Twinsburg, Solon, and I could kind of like do a loop towards Vermilion that way. There's a lot of stores there. I don't know if I can hit all of those in one day. More stores in the Cleveland area than in the Akron Canton area. So anyway, if you're interested, like I said, that you got the time frame. I think I'll be able to do one weekend, and then maybe a couple days during the week, to hit a couple of the other stores that I can't do on the weekend. But it would definitely be a Friday and a Saturday. Well, I know Danette is available on Fridays. Um, I don't know if she's available on Saturdays. And I don't know if the stores are open on Sundays. I haven't like checked their websites out to know exactly what days everything is open. Um, I haven't gotten that far into the details. I looked at the map and said, oh, this looks like it could be divided like this, and I could hit a lot of stores in those days. So, if you live in the greater Cleveland area, from Twinsburg to Vermilion, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 stores, including the Paynesville store. And then in the Akron Canton area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across the whole like bottom part of the map there. So 17 total. It would be so fun to hit all 17 of those in a weekend. Maybe exhausting and probably not doable, but I do have a couple of weekends, and you know, there are the days in between. I think the Discovery Tour counts even the days in between, even though I think they're expecting the biggest crowds on the weekends. Okay, so that's a lot of talk. I hope it was a lot of information, but not too much, but enough to get you to look and see, and let me know what you think. I'm thinking how fun. That's what I'm thinking. So I'd like to hear from you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.